Hello friends, it's nice to see you all here again. In this video, we are going to see the basic concepts and terminologies of a programming language which will help you to get started with R. Then we are going to see what the R package is all about and how to install that. And then finally, we are going to get our hands dirty by actually exploring our first R dataset. Let's get started. I assume that you have already installed R and RStudio. If you have not installed R and RStudio, you can always go back and refer to my earlier video. The link is given in the description below. Please check it. Now coming back to the car analogy which I explained in my previous video. Much like if you want to drive the car, you won't be interacting directly with the car's engine, but rather with the car's dashboard. In a similar way, we will be not going to directly use R, but we are going to use various RStudio's features in order to do the programming in R. So the two icons that you see on your screen, one icon is for R and another icon is for RStudio. So whenever you want to start R, please make sure that you click on RStudio icon. The program will automatically get started and then you will be ready to start programming in the RStudio environment. Now, how do I code in R? Before we start actually go into the nitty-gritties of programming, one thing you must understand is that unlike other data analysis softwares such as Excel, Minitab or SPSS, all these softwares have a graphical user interface GUI. That means they have point and click interface. But R is different. R doesn't have a GUI. R is interpreted language. That means if you want to work in R, then you have to learn the R code. You have to program in R. Well, you don't have to be a seasoned programmer or an expert, but you need to understand some basic building blocks of the programming which will help you to get started with R programming. So let us see those building blocks one by one. Data types. Data types are the building blocks of any programming language. In R, there are 4 data types. Number 1, integer. Number 2, double or numerics. Number 3, logicals. And number 4, characters. Integers. Integers are numbers such as -3, -4, 0, 1, 2, 3. Doubles or numerics are wider set of values. They have the integers as well as fractions and decimals. For example, 5.96 or -7.14. It has the integer, it also has the fraction attached to it. Logicals are typically Boolean operators, true and false, and characters are called as a text. For example, quote unquote, I am learning R programming language is a text. Please note that the character or a text is denoted by quotation marks around them. Then we have vectors. Vectors are nothing but the set of values. It is denoted by the C function. C stands for concatenate. For example, C in the bracket 3, 6, 9, 5 represents a set of vectors with numerical values. Then factors. Categorical data is commonly represented in R with the help of factors. Categorical data is also sometimes called as a string data. Data frames. Data frames are like Excel rectangular spreadsheets. Data frames represents the data in terms of rows, which are called observations, and columns which are called variables, explaining the observations. Data frames are widely used in R, and we are going to see a lot of data frames as we progress through these videos. Next is conditionals. Now conditionals are if and else statements. Typically they are less than or equal to operators, greater than or equal to operators, equal to operators, or not equal to operators. All these operators are regularly used in R language as well. And last but not the least are functions. Functions are the set of commands. Typically the function takes the input, which is called as an argument, and generates the output depending upon the functionality written within the functions. The functions play a very vital role in R programming because there are a lot of inbuilt functions in R which are widely used in different analysis of the data sets. So this is what is the basic introduction of the building blocks of a programming language. I hope that this will help you in starting your programming journey with R. A good analogy of R packages is like mobile apps that you can download on your mobile. When you go and purchase a mobile, you will get a minimum features. So if you click the photo from your new mobile, and if you want to publish that photo on your Instagram account, you can't do that, right? Unless you go on the App Store, download the Instagram app, and then you can use that app to actually upload and publish your photo on your Instagram account. In a similar way, there are many packages that are available in RStudio. You can use those packages and do wonderful visualizations and analysis with the data sets. So having understood what the R packages are, now I would like to show you a step-by-step procedure of downloading various R packages. Let's get rolling. Now let me tell you how to install the R package. In order to install the R package, you will first have to open the RStudio. So I'm opening the RStudio by clicking on RStudio icon. Once you click on the RStudio icon, then you will come into the RStudio environment. Then you have to go to the tools and you can find the install package option. Once you click on install package option, here you will have to write the name of the package. For example, I am writing ggplot2. ggplot2 package is used for the data visualization in R. Once you write the package name, then simply click on install and the package will get installed on your R repository. Remember, installing a package is like installing an app on your mobile. You don't have to install it again unless you want to update it for the newer version. If you want to see the list of the packages installed in your R repository, you can go to the package button and here you can see user library. So under user library, these many packages are already installed in your R repository. If you want to further explore more about the packages, various packages available in R, you can go open the Google and type CRAN. Once you type CRAN, then the Comprehensive R Archive Network, this is the website. CRN actually an abbreviation of Comprehensive R Archive Network. This is the website that gets opened, and then you can go to the packages. Once you click on the packages, you can see the list of entire packages that are available in R. These many packages that are available in R, and once you click on a specific package, you will see the version, when it was published, who were the authors for this package, and more importantly, you can see the reference manual. The reference manual is also given here for this specific extras package. So you can go through the reference manual and you can check the functionalities, various functionalities of a particular package. So once you do this, then you have to load the package. So remember, loading the package is similar to opening the app. Now how to load the package? For that you need to type library command. So I am typing library function, and within the library function you have to write the name of the package, ggplot2. Similarly, I will be loading another package called Deplir. This is the name of the another package, Deplir, which is used for data wrangling. Once you put in these commands, you will have to run those commands. So for that you can see a small icon, run here. So you just run it, and these two packages are now actually installed on your R environment. Remember, you don't have to install R packages every time, but you will have to run the R packages every time whenever you do the analysis. Now let us have a look at various data sets that are stored in R. In order to see various data sets that are stored in R, you simply type down data function and you can call this function. Once you run this data function, you can see various data sets. Remember, data sets in R is like a spreadsheet type format. You have the rows and the columns. So these many data sets. So there are around hundreds of data sets that come along with the R package. Now if you want to see the extensive list of the data sets that are available in various packages, then you can simply type in this command. Once you run this command, then you can see that under various packages you will see the list of data sets that are available. For example, under a rules package, these many data sets are available. So let us now explore some of the data sets in R. So we will be exploring the data sets under the package NYC Flights 13. So under the R package NYC Flights 13, you will get 5 data sets. So as we seen before you use the package, you will have to call the package. So I am calling the package, I am loading the package NYC Flight 13. Here we go. And once you load the package, then you will have to simply call the name of the dataset. So out of this 5 datasets that we saw, I am calling the name of flights dataset. So once I call the name of flights dataset, here we go, the dataset gets populated. Now as you can see, a table is nothing but a specific kind of data frame in R, and this table consists 336,776 rows and 19 columns. Now if R showed you 336,776 rows and 19 columns, your screen would get overwhelmed. So that's why the R is showing you only first 10 observations. So these are the first 10 observations pertaining to the first data for the first 10 flights. Remember, each row is the observation and each column is a variable, and there are 336,766 more rows and 9 more columns which are not displayed by R. So this is a very high level of view for the flights data sets. In the next video, we are going to use various commands which can be used to further explore the data frames. So that's it, folks. This is what I want to cover in this video. We started with a review of the basic programming concepts. Then we discussed the concept of R package and steps in downloading it. And finally, we glanced through the flights dataset which is a part of NYSE Flights 13 package. If you are finding this video really helpful, do tune in to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Siddharth Sahasrabudhe logging off.